Apparently, Americans are just finding out that black Scottish people exist. And one of them is already telling black Scottish people not to let the Africans steal their culture. Now, buzz question, trick question. How do you think black Scottish people came to exist? A, they just spawned from bagpipes and killed. B, they grew from the soil. C, their parents, Africans or Caribbeans, migrated to that country, had their kids there, and made them black Scottish people. Or maybe, according to your logic, or something that your brain would be able to understand, someone accidentally left a pot of jollof boiling somewhere in Glasgow, and a black Scottish baby was born. Praise the living God. It's literally the diaspora. That's migration 101. This was taught in primary schools. Now, Unc, the moment your video had more shares than likes, you should have private that video. I don't know why this video is still up, to be honest. You can't say that Africans are gonna steal black Scottish culture when that originates from African or the people from the Caribbean. I know you black Americans refuse to accept that some of you may have ethnicity beyond being an American, but people in Scotland are educated about where they're from and how they've come about. Come on, man. Do yourself some justice, maybe study. Read a book. One or two will help.
So I just opened TikTok and I look on my FYP. Apparently Americans just found out that black Scottish people existed. First of all, I didn't think Americans knew that Scottish people existed in general. From what I've heard, they just think all the people from the UK are one country. Yes, I am Scottish and I am black. The first introduction to Scottish people who were black for everyone might have been Ella from Love Island. Yes, we Scottish black people are just like regular people. We wake up, eat, drink. A lot of Scottish people exist that are black. Just give us some time. Honestly, you'll get used to us in a jiffy, like really quick. I'm in Edinburgh right now, but I usually stay in Glasgow. I find it kind of funny that TikTok always finds a way to latch onto something randomly on a random day. We had finding out that ginger people were actually black people as well, and now it's like our turn. Scottish black people actually exist. There's always some kind of like new revelation when it comes to TikTok. It's really fascinating, and I'm glad that I can finally be a part of it. Anyways, I'm on my way to work.
Hi everyone, hope you're doing well. Welcome back to this channel. If it's your first time here, my name is Milka. So yesterday I came across a video on my FYP. It was talking about a really interesting cultural topic whereby black Americans are shocked finding out there are black Scottish people in the United States of America, and I was like, why should I not research more about this and maybe make a video to share my researches about it. But I would like to tell you about who are the black Scottish people in the United States. When we say black Scottish, we are talking about people of African or Caribbean heritage who live in Scotland and who identify both their black roots and their Scottish nationality. They can be second, third generation, or even more recent migrants. Some are from Jamaica, Nigeria, Somalia, or Ghana, but they grew up in Scotland. So yes, they might rock an afro while speaking in a Scottish accent, and that surprises a lot of people. I've really researched a lot of information that may be causing this shock from the black Americans. I'd like to share with you. But before we get deep into it, let's watch how a lot of people are reacting to it, how a lot of people are taking these black Scottish people, and even how the black Scottish people are taking this from the black Americans, because they really seem to be shocked that there are these people who exist like black Scottish in United States. Keep locked here. Let's watch a lot of people are reacting, then I'll come back with my commentary.
Ian,
What?
do you know there are some folks in the US that just found out that there are black Scottish people living in Scotland?
Well, where the fuck else are they going to be? If they were born here, they're Scottish. They're not going to be for fucking Timbuktu, are they? For fuck's sake, what do you mean?
Yeah, they were surprised that
Well, they're surprised that there's not just white people here.
They were surprised that, they're covered, as Scottish is covered
Do
from
you know
different ethnic groups and stuff.
How many ethnic groups actually live here? There's awesome.
Of course, but they're born in...
It doesn't matter how many generations ago. If they were born here, they're going to tell you they're Scottish.
Of
And the
course, guy, in fact, he was moaning about the winds and the holidays and the weather and stuff, and for some reason the video reached the US, and now there is a horde of American people like doing shocked and doing a reaction to his videos.
They were born here and they were identifying the Scottish. They weren't saying, oh, I'm African Scottish or anything like. There was none of that bullshit. They were just Scottish. If you asked them, where are you from? I'm Scottish.
That's
it. They were born here.
easy.
Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Do they think we still live in the fucking in the hills chasing fucking haggis and herding sheep? For fuck's sake. Do you think they're still running about with the kilts on and stuff?
I probably
I
that's
refuse,
what
I refuse to believe that even the Americans are that ignorant and they didn't understand, you know.
they didn't know. They were shocked. Like there was a bunch of folks like being shocked
We
that
need to
they
see
were.
what's outside America then, because
Travel
the-
more, travel
hell.
more, travel more.
that's not just here, there's other countries as well, all over Europe.
Correct. All these people did was be nice. And then you got Africans in their comments calling them immigrants. Oh, they're nothing but immigrants. They ain't nothing but first and second generation. But see, by doing that, you exposed your hand. Because when is it okay for these people to say we're Black Scottish? What generation is it? Because I know when y'all come over here and y'all drop a baby, the first thing y'all baby say is, I'm Black American, I'm African American. Well, I grew up in Black culture and there's nothing else that I know, and I'm not cosplaying you all. I was born in America. That's their favorite line. That's their favorite line. If I'm around only Black people, if I'm around your culture, of course I'm gonna absorb it. White people are around our culture. Do you see them acting like us? Do you see Asian immigrants when they come here? Do you see them acting like us? No, you don't have to act like us. You could appreciate your own culture, dress like you dress. Like, bro, you know what's so crazy? Like, they feel like nobody not going to accept them in a country like America. And this is no shade to the trans community, but we accept men who want to be women. So why wouldn't we accept you and your goddamn dashiki? Why the fuck wouldn't we accept you and your dashiki? That's not what it is. You're ashamed of who you are. You're ashamed of who you are. Hit him with the Dr. Umar. You're ashamed of who you are. And you're ashamed of people seeing who the fuck you are. So you pretend to be us. But then what makes that so crazy is you pretend like we're so bad. But you're pretending to be us. Man, look, when do them people get to say that they fucking Black Scottish, right?
I'm still on the rabbit hole on Black people in Scotland. But they weren't lying, you guys. They are diverse. And they're getting more diverser. And now that America's like making it popular, I'm starting to see all the other races. And I saw an Asian descent person with the accent of a fucking angry Scottish person. And I cannot process. I saw a Black Scandinavian. I grew up today. I am officially an adult today. I'm learning. Okay. Truth is, we're not shocked. We know like every race is kind of everywhere. Just in America, you guys really just don't understand that they keep us docile. They keep America about America, and they even lie about the history about Blacks in America. Like Black Americans don't know their own fucking history. I don't think other people know how America really fucks over what we think about other places. You guys, we have to literally travel or Google these things to know. We are not going to just know it. We have to just stumble upon a book that just so happened to go like, yeah, the Black community in Scotland is great, and we're gonna be like, what the fuck? Like, because we don't see it. Yeah, I just don't understand. We don't see nothing good about Blacks, even in America. They make sure to hate us so bad in our faces here, and we live here. So to see Blacks thriving somewhere else where it's predominantly supposed to be white to us, it's like, Jesus is real. God is real. Like, it almost gives us fucking hope. For me, fuck everybody. It gives me hope for humanity. I would never have thought a Black community could just exist so full in a northern place. No. Now I'm convinced I can go to Neverland and can find my people. Now I feel comfort. And I really know my people is everywhere. If that makes sense for you guys. So it's not that like we're just dumb and we're really just ignorant and lacking something. It's just you guys don't understand how America really keeps out everything else. and it's all about America bullshit, and it's all about the whites in America. We're not even worth shit here. So yes, we think we're not shit everywhere. We think we're not allowed to exist so abundantly everywhere else. If that makes sense. I don't know.
So we have seen how a lot of people are shocked finding out that these people exist in United States. And me, I was like, let me just research a lot of some of the reasons that could be leading to them not maybe being aware of the Black Scottish in the United States of America. Most Americans imagine Scotland as a land of bagpiped castles and mostly white people. US schools don't teach much about Black Scottish history or the role Scotland played in the slave trade. So when a black person says Scottish, it feels unexpected, and that could be leading to them not realizing these people really exist in the United States of America. Also, media in the US rarely show Black Scots. Even in the US, in the UK, the spotlight usually falls on Black British culture in London, and so Black Scottish identity is almost invisible internationally. That makes them a hidden part of the global Black diaspora. Scotland was deeply connected to the Caribbean during slavery. Later, waves of Caribbean and African families moved to Scotland in the 20th century, but this history is not widely taught, so Americans don't realize how Black communities formed there. People have to keep in mind that blackness is global to be shocked when they hear someone speak with a certain accent. They should not be shocked hearing someone speak with a certain accent, because blackness is actually global. Tell me in the comment section, did you know about the Black Scottish people, if they existed before today, before maybe hearing that a lot of people are in shock hearing that these people really exist? Let me know, how do you think about this in the comment section. Thank you so much for watching up to this point. If this video aligns with your interest, kindly consider giving a thumbs up and kindly subscribe for more updates. Thank you. Till next time, see you.